Before we begin, please be sure to check out PTCGO to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. You guys don't understand how excited I am for this video. We get to play with my favorite starter of all time. Don't at me, you Charizard lovers. Get out, alright? You're boring. We are playing with Blastoise VMAX. Gee! Blastoise VMAX is a devastating card in and of itself. Its attacks are just ridiculously good. You have the free water energy, 120 grand falls attack. Search your deck for free energy cards, water energy, and attach them to your benched Pokemon any way that you like. Pretty great energy acceleration there. And then you've got G-Max Bombard. 220, 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack is very, very strong. The biggest problem Blastoise had was it just was too much energy. Even with Melony, it was still too clunky. But we've got Arceus now. So, of course, we have Arceus V-Star having that Trinity Nova, allowing us to accelerate the energy onto our Blastoise V-Max, being able to make it so much easier to hit the G-Max Bombard. Now, what's really good with this card is incredibly relevant numbers, funnily enough. You got 220 damage. With a Choice Belt goes to 250. Now, if you have the opportunity to use this attack before, on let's say something like an Arceus or something along that line, and get 30 damage on it ahead of time, you are able to take out Arceuses. Now, obviously, that's a very situational way of playing, but the 30 damage modifier onto the bench can really add up and also do some serious damage to lower HP Pokemons like Sobbles and Houndours. It's really oppressive in that manner, so it's a very, very good attack when you look at the numbers. Obviously, combined with the fact that it has 330 HP, it's very hard to just one-hit KO. It's like 10 damage off in some cases. That's how important a 320 or a 320 HP difference is. It's incredibly relevant, and this has the upper end of it, which is awesome. I've also sneaked in a tech of Crabominable V. I'm testing this card here with the water decks. Destroyer's Punch is pretty crazy. 2 water energy, 1 colorless, 90 plus 60 for each damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon. Now, on one Pokemon. That is the active. So Blastoise, 30 damage on the bench, amplifies the attack for good old Crabominable. Why not have that in there as a way to force some odd prize trades, or just have a very simple attacker? Again, Crabominable falling into that trap of it being too expensive and too clunky to work on its own. But with Arceus, again, you could charge it up ahead of time. It's really, really decent to have this in any sort of water deck that does damage across the board. So I really want to see how this goes. So let's get moving. Okay, so we are going first. They did have 2 mulligans, so they do get those 2 extra cards on top, but that's perfectly fine. Look at this hand. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the look of it. Starting off the energy there. That's fantastic. Just got to pass this turn. Hopefully no Path to Peak comes out into play. We do play Path to Peak ourselves. That is for the post-Arceus play against, let's say, if you're playing up against a Mew VMAX, a Mew VMAX, or even in the Arceus Mirror, if you're able to get a little cheeky boy down, you get a little bit of a Path to Peak down, you could slow them down before they start going down on you, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm playing the Path to Peak there, because it's actually playable in this deck, and also serves as a decent counter stadium to any sort of stadium that we may come up against. So that's an interesting one. Right, we have Gengar down. This is going to be a fun matchup for sure. This is not the Arceus Gengar build. In fact, no, it's not. There you go. That's the Houndoom. I was going to say I don't know, but this is just your traditional single strike deck. It is I think it's in stone now. It is the inferior way to play your Gengar. It's probably just better with an Arceus by the looks of it. Yeah, single strike's great, but I do think it just lacks when it comes to consistency. So we're going to play this Ultra Ball and get what cards are quite important to hold here? Probably could get rid of the Air Balloon and the Arceus V, I think. And get our V-Star. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so the retreat options ain't that bad when it comes to pricing. That's fine. Got 4 Melony. We've got all the supporters. That's lovely stuff. That's really good, actually. We have prize for Blastoise. No, we haven't. We've got it in hand. Wow, our prizes are really good today. Lovely. Okay. So, we'll get the V-Star out, and I don't know if I want to attach the Choice Belt yet or not, because we're going to get a KO anyway, and I'd rather save that for a Blastoise some point, I think, because that could be quite relevant numbers-wise, especially against Gengar, considering its damage goes down with the Houndoom, so I think that's the right move to make. And look, we even got the double turbo. Oh, wow, we could actually... Oh, I think we could take out the Gengar here. Am I right? We can Escape Rope Trinity Nova for a Floatstone, and it's so backwards, but we can do that, and it can be devastating, right? We get, sorry, Starbirth. So let me bench this. I think we Starbirth for a not a Floatstone, sorry, an Air Balloon. We saw it was in the deck. Play that, retreat, and so I did need the. It's a shame I'm gonna have to Starbirth for it, but I guess that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's Starbirth first. So let's just double check things are correct here, right? So we have the Air Balloon and this. Now it's a bit of a dodgy one because we then have to try and top deck our way out, but we're taking out a Gengar already set up on the board, and I think that's too good to pass up. Yeah, we have it all here. The Gengar's HP is 210. We hit exactly 210. Anything I'm not taking into account? I don't think so. So we'll do that, and we will. This is basically a free boss's orders. Absolutely lovely. Really, really cool, this, man. Really awesome. Bring you down, bring you up. And look, we have the Blastoise on bench as well, if need be. Lovely stuff. Down goes the Gengar. Wouldn't be shocked if they scoop here. Really wouldn't be shocked. And we have free energy for the Blastoise boys to get going. Arceus is just too good, man. It's just filth. Absolute filth. Ridiculous stuff. All right, there we are. Wonderful. There's the scoop. What a devastating turn one, man. Okay, going second again against the Gengar. I don't know if it's the same. No, it's not the same fella. The sleeves are different. That path to peak. Oof. Big oof. Big oof. Okay, let's get some water. We still can go for the Melony route. I think we can do that. It's a bit of a shame, though. We can't really get the Arceus turn off because of that early path to peak. So maybe it's better to go for the Blastoise. Start attaching to that and finding a way through, hopefully. Blastoise does act as a pseudo Arceus, funnily enough. Obviously not the Starbirth, but with the Trinity Nova, it has its own acceleration with ground falls, so that's interesting at least. Also, Arceus would be good though, because we can just charge it up at least, so I think we do go for the Arceus. I think we do that, but it's a shame because this path is going to stick, unfortunately. Bit of a shame, but it's fine, I guess. Just have to wait to see. Do they evolve the Gengar? They've gone for that. Alrighty, maybe, do you know what? Maybe I'm being a bit arrogant with the path in the deck. Maybe it's better just to have something that can counter path rather than play our own. Because deck space is quite thin in this deck, and we only got room for 2, so that's something important to bear in mind there. We'll attach and pass. We could gust something up, maybe a Bidoof. Try and trap them a little bit. Yeah, I think we do that actually. Yeah, cause them to have to dig for something at least. You know, they've played an Air Balloon, so they have to dig for another one here. I think that's the way we're gonna do it. Try and buy some time. There we go. Look at that. And we actually get an Arceus attack off. But unfortunately not. But we could Trinity Nova. You know, this is a weird way to play. But I think I'm going to Trinity Nova here. Sorry, Trinity Charge. And just get this going. And then we could just get a Blastoise VMAX out. So, that's one way to go about it. That's fine by me, I think. And then we can just start doing G-Max Bombardment. Put some damage on the Gengar. Assuming they don't find themselves a retreat option here. If they don't, that Gust was huge. If not, that Gust would be massive. Oh, they're going for their own. Umbreon. No Gust, though. Would have been interesting. Maybe they're just really looking for that Arceus KO that they could get here. Marnie as well. Oh, they're digging, bro. They're digging. They're digging. But we just got to hope they ain't got it. You know, it's still not the end of the world. But, you know, it'd be nice. There's the switch play. Okay, there it is. Thankfully, I think we are just out of range of their G-Max one-hit KO output, if I'm correct. I'm not sure. In fact, I don't think it matters. We have a KO here, so there you are. I think we get rid of... is the Arceus going to be good here? That's the thing now. Yeah, it still will be good. It still will be good. I don't want to get rid of double Bidoof. I'm trying to think, because the Crabominable could come in clutch at some point. You know, really could help at some point. Compared to an Arceus. It does 60 for each, right? So 3 would be 6, would be 180, and that would be 270. It's very relevant, actually. So, okay. I'm going to get rid of both Bidoof because the Crabominable can be a little bit of a clutch card. So I think I'm going to do that. Bench this and go down that route. Yeah. And then we'll just draw. Funnily enough, if we actually get Blastoise VMAX and no energy. Oh, yep. No, we got the Blastoise VMAX and the Melony. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. Melony coming in clutch, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We'll get rid of these two. No, maybe get rid of the... Like, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. And get a Blastoise down. Now we can G-Max Bombard it, take a KO, and put damage on the board. Probably put one on the Umbreon, and Stonjourner doesn't matter, so we'll just put it on the Bibarel. Put a bit of pressure there. So, G-Max Bombardment, that's the guaranteed KO. Plus the 30 there and there. And that could set up some really good numbers for us, man. It really can. Because this will allow us to get a 1-hit KO with Crabominable with a Choice Belt on that, if it goes south. You know what I mean? So, do we have water? We do have water to even Melony to the Crab, which is really cool. Man, this is just so fun. This is so fun, man. Really, really fun. And I do like this tech. This tech's interesting. You know, it offers a massive 1-hit KO option in your deck that you wouldn't have otherwise. I am benching it a bit early. It's interesting seeing all these Stonjourners, but it makes sense, obviously, because the Arceus match up. Being able to just get nice and easy 1-hit KOs on Arceuses. But it's not the end of the world, really. Okay, I'm going to evolve to the V-Star because of the simple fact. Oh. Okay. I could Gust, take a KO, put more damage on that Umbreon. I could work on a Crabominable here. In fact, I think I might Gust, take a KO and put more damage on the Umbreon and prepare for a Crabominable play. So I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll Gust the Hound out. I'm actually going to put the Turbo on the Crab because you can do that. I'm going to thin down the hand a little bit. We'll just do that and find some more cards, hopefully. Don't need to overbench now. And that's nice. Oh, we got the... That's okay. That's all good. That's all good. All good. So we can put damage on you and another on the Bibarel. Why not? And we just have to dig for a boss's orders at some points, you know? And take out that Umbreon. If not, I think we could still have it by just taking out his 1 prizes and putting damage on the Bibarel, because two more hits and the Bibarel's down as well, so that's 2 prizes after that. So we could actually... Yeah, I think we're in such a good spot. I don't think there's much that can be done here. I really don't think there is. There we go. They're probably just going to sit in the active, aren't they? And at that point, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Well, Melony to the Crab. We'll just do that for now. And I'll get rid of my paths. Why not? Thin down the deck in any way possible. Get another Blastoise out. Don't think I'm going to bench it down, though. All right, so... okay. Do we just take the KO here? And, or do we go for like an Escape Rope? No, I don't think we Escape Rope. I need to thin down the hand, though. I really do for digging for boss. We have 1 more boss left, so I really need to thin down the hand, actually. Maybe I do bench like crazy. And just keep digging a little bit. I've got the KO here. But I want to have an energy plus boss next turn. You know? So we can guarantee the win against the Umbreon. There's the boss and there's an energy in there. So it's possible. Could go for an Escape Rope here, as I said. But it's really not necessary right now, is it? It's really not. We will bombard again. And we'll do that. Yeah, I know I can Giant Force and charge to the Crabominable, but obviously there's no KO there, so I don't think that's the way to go. Little cheeky Tool Scrapper. Okay, can't argue with that. I'm throwing Tool Scrappers in my deck now. It's quite a good card to play now, so... And I just had the space, you know. It was hard to choose. Oh, there we go. Let's go for another game. Okay, so we are up against... What on earth is going on here? It's Mew, but it's not your typical Mew. It's a Mew. Okay, that's an interesting... Okay, all right, okay. I'm a little bit thrown off, but it's fine. We'll get one of you. We'll get you down just to have that option. And we get the Arceus. All right, Blastoise are all fine. 1 Arceus, that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. At least we got everything we need. That's fine. And we have the Ultra Ball next turn as well, plus Melony play. Oh, we have the Melony play now. There we go, that's lovely. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely gorgeous, that. Could Escape Rope and take a KO. Is it worth it? I mean, I guess. We KO... Well, actually, no, we don't KO the Ice Cube if they put that in the active. So, no, we don't do anything yet. Yeah, we don't. All right, we'll pass. We'll pass. Yeah, so back to what I was saying before. It's hard to choose between a Tool Scrapper and a Hyper Potion, because Hyper Potion is pretty good for that deck as well, right? Because you have Water Energy in play, and the Blastoise doesn't need the double turbo, so you can just attach double turbo, heal off, and have it tank a bit longer. But Big Charm throws off a lot of Blastoise numbers, so I think it's important to have the Tool Scrapper to throw that away if, you know, it's necessary. So that was the idea, at least. Interesting that we're playing against... I'm actually a bit thrown off. Yeah, as I said, I am thrown off here, but oh well. We move. Okay, so Arceus V-Star out and moving. Lovely stuff. In fact, very tempted just to take the one at KO on the Mew. Honestly. Although... yeah. Meloetta is probably better to KO as well. You know, I don't know what's coming up, man. They could go for a Meloetta hit. KO, so maybe I just go for the Meloetta. I feel like I'm going to be forced to take it out anyway. Or do I just take out the Mew? I could just attach here. Oh, Ultra Ball for... Or do I do this? No, I have to retreat. No, I could V-Star Power. Oh, it's kind of a waste of a V-Star Power, isn't it? Right now. We have everything in hand for our options. So what I'm just going to attach here. I'm going to Ultra Ball and get a Blastoise down. Manually retreat the Bidoof. And go for a Scissors. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Do we go for a second Blastoise maybe? No, excuse. I've won every game of this deck, by the way, since I've made it. Let's go for one more. Alrighty, we had 2 mulligans, so they did draw 2 cards there. Again, pretty decent hand. Can't argue with it. Playing Suicune. Alright, playing a top tier deck is nice. I don't know what happened that last one. But yes, now we have a top tier deck. Looking forward to see how this matchup goes. As I was saying, I've won absolutely every game I've played with this deck so far. 100% win rate as of current. Bear in mind, you know, it's not been that many games. You know, I think this is game number 9. I think since the build of the, I was gonna say since the conception, since this build. I am scared of the old Suicune though. I'll tell you that for sure. No discard option, but we have the Arceus V-Star for next turn. It's fine. Path to Peak's kind of a card I don't want to play right now until afterwards, but Path to Peak against the Suicune really isn't going to do much. It's just going to stop the fleet-footed. But I don't think they can get KO on us unless they really clutch up and get benched, get an energy switch or scoop option and like a rare candy Ludicolo. They can get a KO on us here, but it's going to be difficult for them. It's going to be very, very difficult. If not, they're just going to go for a hit, but we'll see. They might have it. You never know. All they got to do is have a rare candy scoop. And I think that's it. And obviously get some bench Pokemon down. Because they need to hit... I think it'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They need to have a full bench as well. So, let's see. I'm banking on it not happening. It's possible, though. This is the great thing about Suicune. It's good, right? But yeah. As I was saying, I haven't lost a single game of this deck yet. This may be the one, though. You never know. It isn't the most difficult matchup, to be completely honest with you. I like the fact that you can be a bit oppressive towards the Lotads and start hitting on them and putting pressure for them to evolve them before they get the Ludicolos. And again, the damage output is just put off slightly, even if my bench is full, because if they have a Ludicolo play and all of our bench is full, they're only hitting 320, which still isn't enough to KO a Blastoise VMAX. So that's really great, and that's what I'm talking about. So they did get the Ludicolo play, and they pulled it off. Do they have the scoop? They do. Now, do they have the bench? No, they're committing an awful lot here. An awful lot. Do they have the bench Pokemon to take the one-hit knockout? If they do, fair play. I'll give it to them, mate. I'll put it straight up and throw it up there. Sometimes there's games where, you know, it just starts off slow. It's a bit clunky, and I'm like, you know what, it's not great to watch. Leave it be. But I'll always post a loss, even if it's entertaining. It just has to be entertaining, should I say. You know, you want to watch a video, you want to be entertained. Let's be honest. Got to be real about it. Right, so they did pull it off. But just not the big KO, thank the Lord. We can come in here and get a... We can get the KO on the Suicune, but Suicune, the great thing about Suicune is even after KOing it, you can just bench one and have it ready to go. So, you know, it's, yeah, I think it's a bit dangerous not getting a bench Pokemon now. You know what I mean? I think it's just a bit too stupid to not do that, especially if our HP so low. They could Raihan, and yeah, there's loads of things they can do. So if they had a path to peak down, we would have been donezo, but thank God we're not. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna double turbo here, and probably Marnie, I think, is the way to go. Just reduce their hand size a little bit, make it a bit hard. We'll play the path. I'm gonna make it a bit harder on them. And hopefully we get a Pokemon to bench. Bit of a gamble, but yeah, there we go. Looks like we're just doing Arceus today. No, we have done the Blastoise plays, haven't we? So there's Trinity Nova. It's not a KO, unfortunately. But it's all right. We survived the turn. And we have another Arceus ready to go if need be. So that's all right, at least, isn't it? That's fine. It's fine. They will take me out. And my screen's gone. No! Screen, don't do this to me. Hello? Please. Oh, it's working. Yes. Come on. I'm going to leave it be. Please. You lot thought I was joking, huh? You lot thought I was messing about. I was playing when that screen thing. That wasn't a bit. Yeah, it's true. I need to get a new monitor. I will eventually. But, yeah, still having that problem a little bit, unfortunately. Sometimes, you know, it's weird. Sometimes it doesn't do it. Like, some days it will just work. Perfectly fine. For weeks, even, it would never do that. And then one day, it does it, like, all the time. It's a bit of a pain, but hey. It's my surname, so what can you do about it? They definitely got the KO here. Like a cross switch. Wow. They're going to go for a cross switch play? I'm intrigued. Very intrigued with the cross switch. Oh, pardon me. Very intrigued by that. They can Ludicolo to guarantee the KO on a cross switch. So maybe they have Ludicolo already in hand. I know they do, but the rare candy as well. You know? So maybe they're just going to get the guaranteed KO while they have it. That's true. Yeah, maybe that's what's going on. If not, they have just... No, they must have... They must have it, right? They must have... Well, no, because look... No. That's an interesting choice, because they've opted to not take the 2 prizes this turn. You know? They've opted for that. Okay. And they may even be dead drawing. Ah, it's gone again! No! No! Come back! Please! Yes, you're back! Don't do this to me, man! I'm gonna play real pretend the table isn't even being touched. I don't know what does it. Maybe it's a slight shake of the... Because I bang it and it comes back on, so there's got to be something loose in there that when I bang it, sets it back in place and turns on. I don't know. I can retreat in Melony, actually, because I can't Melony yet. So I'm going to retreat and activate the Melony. Hopefully we find something. We need something. Yes. Thank the Lord. How much energy do we have left? That's another question. He says getting rid of 1, but I need the Evo. Let's get the Blastoise out. How much energy do we have to work with? 1. Okay. Ooh, yikes. Well, Melony can come in and help us with that, at least. We'll take the KO. And yeah, we're treading on thin ice here, but I mean, look, they have 1 card in hand, unless it's a Drizzile or something. You know, it could be an out to Drizzile or anything down that line, maybe. But I do remember them having the Ludicolo in hand, and they haven't Marnied or anything, or Shuffle Drew. So we know the only thing they have in hand is Ludicolo. Oh, no, I was wrong. Okay, sure thing, Chief. Right, we have a huge upper. Ah, it's gone again. No, please. Oh no, it's not working this time. Please, don't say this is it. This isn't it, right? This isn't the moment. Ah, no. Oh, got it working. Okay. Please. I hear the timer. Oh, the glasses are going crazy. The glasses are off. Oh, okay. Oh, it went off again. I played a card. Have I played a card? No. Please. Did I play a card? I don't know. I don't know if the turn got missed there. Oh, no. It's just. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to get excited. It turned off. No. Oh, yeah. No. It worked and then turned off again. And I don't know if it's the position. I'll turn you sideways. You want me to turn you sideways? I'll turn you all the way up. I'll bring you all the way up here where I can see you. No, I'll bring you all the way down. How about that? Turned off and on again. No.
I think I need a new monitor.
Oh, it's going again. Time up. I hear you. I've played about 10 cards. Oh, no, I'm going to do something randomly. I don't know what happened there, but I did it. Okay. I'm not going to move a muscle. I got it working. And something happened. Oh, I lost. Should we go for another one?
A few moments later.
It's gone again. Oh my god. What is going on? I'm a broken man. I'm gonna leave it there. This is in the description. This deck is good. Just take my word for it. Yeah? Okay, bye. Oh my god.